Last time on Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater. Harlock, Morgan, and Juan wandered across East Linya for a while before making it through the southern mountains to West Linya. After being turned away from Manitas, headed towards Foci, and once there, tried to contact their missing friend Cersei, and discovered she was trapped in the magical snow globe city of Fosa, battling chaotic beasts. So Harlock and Morgan decided to charge in while Juan remained behind. Viva Caligula finally left the temple mountaintop and trekked through the desert to Fort Zebu to have his vengeance on the town sheriff and take back the golden orb he felt the sheriff unfairly kept. Once he arrived in town, he went straight away to battle the sheriff, who turned into a golden dragon and wrecked his own office before being defeated by Viva, who scooped up the magical orb and headed to the local bar for a victory drink. Alec Holland and the Bronze Wizard traveled across Kelnar, but after defeating an outlaw duo that tried to rob them in the desert, took their dead bodies into town in hopes of collecting a reward. And after discovering the sheriff's office destroyed, dumped the bodies, tried selling some wares, and ran into an old friend at the local tavern. And now, Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
Try gold orb. I might need some spellcraft.
Alright, I got. Hey, Bronze Wizard, can you spellcraft this thing? Yeah, it's a 27.
That is the Golden Orb of Dragon Shape. It's a very strong magical item. So you now have the Orb of the Golden Dragon. While carrying it, you get a spell resistance of 21.
What?
Oh, done.
Cut it in half.
Once per day, you can turn into a golden dragon for 10 minutes. As long as you have the orb.
What size is that?
Yeah, what size is the dragon? What can I reach?
You become a
dragon?
medium dragon is what you become. You get a +4 to strength from your base, +2 size bonus to constitution, a +4 natural armor bonus while you're in dragon form, the ability to fly very poorly, 60 feet per turn, dark vision, a breath weapon. But you also get dark vision of 60 feet, a breath weapon, which for you is a 30-foot cone of fire. You also get fire resistance while you're in dragon form. This stuff only happens when you're in dragon form. While you're carrying it, you get the spell resistance.
Fast.
When you turn into a dragon, you get all this other stuff. But while you're a dragon, you can resist fire 20, you can swim 60 feet.
I can swim 60?
Yep, per turn.
That's the thing he's most excited.
Yeah, you can swim really good as a dragon. But only for 10 minutes, don't get too excited. 10 turns per minute, so that's 600 feet a minute, times 10. So yeah, you can go 6,000 feet as a dragon once a day.
A little over a mile.
You can only use a breath weapon once, so you can only breathe the fire once, a 30-foot cone. It does 68 fire damage, and they get a reflex save for half. You can use any one of these 3 spells 3 times a day while in the form. You can use Bless 3 times while you're a dragon, Daylight 3 times while you're a dragon, or Detect Evil 3 times while you're a dragon. And while you're a dragon, that spell lasts 10 minutes. You cannot end that spell prematurely. So once you turn into a dragon, you must remain a dragon for 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so...
You will be vulnerable to cold while you're a gold dragon. Or medium. I'm sorry, it's a medium dragon, so you're not very big. You're just a humanoid-sized dragon.
Even if I'm large as a barbarian...
You know what? I'll let you just keep your normal, whatever size you are at the time. Whatever size you are, that's what size dragon you'll be. Fine.
Alright, I go. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I just came here to get some drinks, which I only get. We get 2 drinks. Well, I'll get 3, because I'll get 1 for Bronze Wizard.
Alright, what you drinking?
Yeah.
The sheriff's dead, so everything's for sale right now.
That's right. I did kill that.
And I guess I'll tell you that about how I was trying to raise money for getting off of Kelnar and back to Lenya, so I could go to Manitas.
And Lenya is my hometown. Well, West Lenya.
Yeah, it's West Lenya. But yeah, so we'll have some drinks, and then I'll see if you want to join me.
Down?
Alright. You guys drink and decide to head back to Telorix.
Yeah. Can I see if we can get entry, trading those guns to get in?
Oh yeah, you can trade in your guns at the local shop, 20 gold each.
We can find a blinding light.
Alright, so the weather's kind of shitty on your way back to Telorix. Sort of lightens up the second day, and the third day is kind of bad again when you're outside the wall. So you have like sandstorm day, nice day, sandstorm day, but no attacks. You guys make it past Balnot, which is the ranch land with like barbed wire and like herd animals. And you head sort of north of there towards the large wall surrounding Telorix. You're there at the gate. Guard wants 200 gold to get in.
Wait, is it free to get in, or is
It's 200 gold per person to enter, tax.
Yeah, so I'll take that 375, selling the horse and the horse, and then 175 I got off this guy's. I'll go ahead and blow that, plus the price of one of the pistols. I'll just save the other one.
Alright, so that's only like, what, 25 more gold?
5 more.
Oh, yeah.
For the 2 of them.
Yeah, to get both you guys in?
Yeah, so I'll pay the 5 gold.
Alright, so you guys are allowed in after you pay your tax. It is the last day of their yearly tax festival. So as soon as you walk in, you get approached by tons of civilians asking you for taxes of various types. Tourism tax, mostly visitor tax.
I want to beeline to the docks. I'd be like, nope, no habla, no se habla.
Alright, so you roll me diplomacy to no se habla, past all these people.
Yeah, I'll say it in Terran. 21.
Alright, so since you're speaking in Terran, maybe you'll be able to get away with the fact that you don't speak the local language, and so they would like to arrest you for not paying taxes, but maybe you just don't understand, and it is a festival type thing, so it's not as serious. It's not as serious as some of the other offenses.
If there are 5 gold on the ground, just be like, have at it, champs.
And then we'll just stealth off.
Alright, so you guys book it for the docks, and get off with only paying 5 gold in taxes.
I threw it on the ground, alright?
Yeah,
Whoever wants it can have it.
yeah, they all die for it. You distract all of them with your 5 gold. You guys head towards the docks. You arrive at the docks on Teleworks. You guys aren't wanted for any crimes here as far as I can remember, so you're able to go to the docks pretty easily.
Yeah. And then I'll do a perception check for a flying. I'll do a perception check. Is 18.
You don't see one there currently.
Mine's a 26.
You just better don't see it.
Let's look around and see if we can find a boat to West Linya.
Yeah, so can I walk up and down and use my 26 and find somebody?
I'm sure you guys can find a boat going there if you like. Would you like to diplo the price or just ask the price straight up?
Diplo.
My Diplo is a...
Can I offer my skill to the navigator for a discount?
Yeah, with the diplomacy check and with tell me what your skill is. Navigating.
And I got the astrolabe, so I can...
Yeah, pull out your astrolabe and be like, hey man, I got an astrolabe. Let me on your boat.
Okay, so that's a 19, and I'll splurge it if I need to.
It's good enough. I'll give you a discount. Let's see. If you pay them 20 gold for room and work as a navigator, you can also board the ship for that much. 20 gold just for this.
Will my knowledge of nature help?
With what?
With the astrology, like knowledge nature, like looking at the stars, that is nature.
That is nature, but it's more of a survival check whenever you're using it to get direction and stuff like that.
Yeah,
well, I got
we'll pay 20 gold.
I got +7 on survival.
That's super cheap. We'll pay 20 gold.
The less is for you because you're going to be a navigator. Viva has offered nothing in the way of services yet.
I need
that. Show them that I can turn into a dragon and help them move.
Alright, so on the dock, you try to use this orb to turn into a dragon.
But,
please don't do this. Please don't do this. Oh my god.
I retract it.
Alright.
I paid $2 and I just walk onto the boat. Like, alright, man.
And I'll trade my pistol. I'll trade my pistol for fair.
I mean, it's going to cost more than a pistol for a boat ride, my friend, unless you're going to be working on the ship.
Just offer to do some chores, dude.
I mean, they're going to charge you like 2,000 gold if you just want to ride, but if you're willing to work, you can get it way cheaper, because you're just going to be paying for your spot on a work ship.
I'll work. I'm strong.
Are you going to offer your services as just like manual labor?
Well, that and navigation.
Alright, so roll me a diplomacy check to offer your skills in those 2 areas.
16.
Alright, you seem like a big, strong guy, although as soon as you leave this island, you won't seem as big. But they don't know that.
I'm still a cock diesel. What up?
So I will say they offer that for that same boat. They'll offer you the same deal. If you're willing to work on the ship, do manual labor, help with the navigation with your friend. You guys are traveling together. Also 20 gold. You guys leaving Bronze Wizard and the ape and the dog behind and the horse?
Oh no, I'll leave the horse. Well, I'll sell the horse for one of their things, but I'll say that Bronze Wizard can help.
Alright, so here at the docks, you're only being offered 1 gold for your horse.
Oh, my dog's dead. My dog's been dead.
Not your dog, his dog. His bonsai is hyena. Not a dog, I guess, because hyenas are technically closer to cats.
Yeah, I'll say Bronze Wizard could be helpful. He's like a legendary, like...
Gust of wind!
Yeah, powerful wizard. Like, I could say he'd make us invisible if we were attacked. Something like that. See if they'd lose it.
Ships passing in the night.
No, they don't seem to care about that.
How much is it going to be to get all these guys on there?
I mean, for the wizard, 2,000. For your ape, if he's crated or caged, they would take him for 100.
Why don't you put the fucking...
But you gotta buy a cage too, so...
Same with Bonsai?
Yeah, same with bonsai, 100 in a cage. Cage is about 100 gold also.
Cool.
So probably 200 for each of your animals, 2,000 for Bronze Wizard unless you can work something out.
Yeah, it seems like work with me on this. Like I'm gonna be an employee. Like,
Or keep the boat out coming.
how about this? I get Bronze Wizard to cast invisibility on himself and sneak in, and I'll just sneak him food every night.
You roll a stealth check, you get a high bonus because you're invisible. And I rolled a really low perception, I rolled a 15. Plus your stealth.
7.
Yeah. So you are able to sneak the Bronze Wizard onto this ship with you. Are you paying the 400 for your animals? Bronze Wizard is not able to stay invisible for very long, so where do you hide him once you're on the ship?
Under my bunk, or I could hide him in with Caesar. One of those. What do you think would be?
I mean, it's going to be hard to hide in a cage, and he'll be stuck in the cage unless you can hide him inside of Caesar. Hiding under your bunk might work, but you know that you're staying in a very large common area for workers, so there's a bunch of like bunks stacked on top of each other in this area, so it's going to be a lot of people coming and going, because you have to like stay hidden under your bunk all the time.
Yeah, well, I'll give my best.
You're going to sneak in food. Alright, so your animals are caged and below deck. You guys have little bunks to stay on. I need you to roll 3 survival checks to navigate the ship.
25, 21, and a 32. 31, sorry.
So, I'm still have to roll percentage chances to see if anything happens while you guys travel, but with your navigation help, they're going to be able to find the place just fine. As long as you roll me a knowledge geography and know where it's at, unless you have a map.
Yeah. And I'd also like to warn them about those little pirate dudes, little assholes.
Ryan, do I need to roll?
Yeah, you need to roll 3 strength checks to do manual labor.
3 strength checks for manual labor.
I got a 16 in knowledge geography.
Alright, not great. You got a map though? You ever seen a map? You been to West London
Yeah,
before?
I bought a map this time I was on the boat.
I'm going to say with your survival checks that were so high, you're fine.
How long am I big?
You're no longer big. Once you're on the boat and leaving the island, you go back to your normal size.
Yeah, so I'm just +5.
You could enrage your work.
I could. I'll just play +5.
You could enrage while you're at work. It's up to you. You like really hate work.
I'm 11, a 21,
You're doing better.
and a 22.
Alright, so your first month at work's kind of hard. You don't do a great job. You get berated. But then your next 2 months, you do a better job. Lifting crates and swabbing decks, whatever they have you doing. I gotta roll some percentage chance to see how you guys, if you have any obstacles. Around the town of Galbraith, the weather starts getting pretty rough. Nothing you guys can't handle. Roll me some fortitude saves to not get seasick in this choppy weather.
Oh, damn it. 22.
You're fine.
25.
You guys are okay. You don't get seasick. But you do cross after you pass Galbraith. You pass the East Linian Navy, which lets you by, no questions asked. They do warn you when you're passing their blockade that you're entering West Linia territory and they can no longer guarantee your safety.
I'm a resident of West.
That's fine. They're just warning the ship. There's dangerous waters there, so they're just doing their job. You guys travel on. There are some samurai activity in the area. There's probably 5 little tiny ships. They are heading your direction. You guys do have a distance advantage at the current time. It'll probably take them 5 rounds to reach you.
Okay, hop off the boat and the dragon and burn them motherfuckers.
Oh, you can burn one.
I'll wait until the boat gets in range, and I'll turn into a fucking dragon.
Alright, so you wait till the boat gets close. They get closer. They look like they're almost close enough to attack.
I'm gonna touch the orb.
Alright, roll me a spellcraft to use it.
Oh, fuck. Really? After all spellcraft?
It's a magical device. You have to be able to know how to use it. You're not a magic user.
Ryan, you're killing me.
Sorry, dog. You're a barbarian.
God damn it, it's a 10.
Yeah, you pull it out and you say dragon power. Nothing happens. You squeeze it. You rub the nipple of it. Nothing happens though.
Okay, yeah. If I
Alright, so you're like, it doesn't work for me, and you toss it over to Bronze Wizard. You want to literally toss it, because then I can make Bronze Wizard roll reflex saves to catch it. Alright, you hand it to him gently. He takes the orb, rolls the spellcraft. 28 becomes a golden dragon. Medium size. So not about the size of a human, so not great, but you can jump in the water and swim and breathe fire and shit.
Yeah, I just want to clumsily fly over and just burn the shit out of that boat. I'm gonna do that scorch, and I want the other people's I just want to see that a dragon just came off this boat. I want
there are 5 ships. There are 5 ships. You could probably hit 4 of them with 1 cone, though. You only get one time a day that you can breathe fire, so
Yeah.
use it.
24.
Alright, so you very clumsily fly over to these ships and breathe a ray of fire at them, setting most of them ablaze.
Well,
They're not dead yet, but there are 5 boats on fire, 1 boat not on fire. So they're going to start shooting at you, the dragon. That's a 16 versus your AC. I got a 15, a 21. That one's not. That's a miss. I rolled a 2. That's a miss. I rolled a 6. That's a 21 versus your AC.
Wait, so does he still have the orb in his presence? Or
He has to be holding it in his hand for it to work, so one of his dragon claws is clutching the orb.
Don't die.
Yeah.
Don't want that to burn.
Natural armor 10 plus the 4 from the dragon. 14, is that it?
If he's not wearing anything else, then yeah. Then yeah, he's a wizard, so he's probably not wearing any armor. So 3 of those will be hits. 14 damage to Bronze Wizard.
Alright, I'm gonna head back to the ship because I'm like almost dead.
Alright, roll me a fly check to fly back to the ship while you're bleeding. Body full of arrows.
Okay, 10.
Fly is dead.
Alright, so you start flying back to the ship, but you start lilting, you're having trouble, you start lilting down to the ocean, you don't think you're going to be able to land it. You might actually even crash into the ship or the water.
Can I
Well,
do a
I'll
hand?
dive in the water before I hit the ship.
Alright, you dive into the water. Sploosh, under the ship.
That's
You have a swim
plus-
speed, so you can swim around, but you are bleeding.
that's
So
a
per round, you're going to
swim.
take 1 damage.
For 10 minutes. For 10 minutes.
I'm gonna heal him. Alex is gonna heal him real quick.
Alright, so from the ship, you're like, heal spell, heal spell.
Heal fireball.
So tell me about the heal spell. Do you have to touch him or anything for that, or is it ranged? It says creature touched.
Is that healing him? Can I have Caesar try to fetch him?
Like grab him out of the water? Yeah, I'll assume there's some kind of ropes on the ship. He can like, monkey climb down and try to grab the guy.
Also, on a ship, by the way, they're called lines.
Correct. That's right. Ropes. They're ropes when they're laying on the ground. They're lines when they're attached to something. All right, give me a strength check to scoop up the dragon man. All right, he is unable to lift the dragon out of the water. You're taking 2 damage now. You've had 2 rounds of bleeding.
I'm there. Can I do it?
Hey.
If you want to climb down the rope with a climb check, and then use a strength check to lift him up.
Can I acrobatics down instead of a climb check?
If you want to do cool rope tricks down the rope, I'll allow that.
They're called lines.
Lines.
Acrobatics doesn't work. Yeah, that's a 20.
All right, you acrobatic down the line.
And then stop with strength check without modification is still plus 5.
Are you enraged or not enraged?
Not enraged. So that's an 18.
All right, you're able to grab him. You're not able to pull him up yet.
Is the head at least out of the water?
Yes.
I mean, that's up to
Caesar
him.
Help him out? Can Caesar try to help him grab him again?
Yeah, you want to roll a strength check with him to like teamwork?
18.
All right, so Caesar grabs him. The rope starts to fray though, with all of your weight on the rope.
Alright,
Starts to
Oh,
come
no.
undone.
can I grab my, can I
Oh,
lift
no.
him up and try to like use a forceful hand to
Lift him
help
up? Yeah, you can do that. You got magic.
Yeah.
All right, you try to help lift him up. So it's you have 3 damage now total of bleeding from 3 rounds of losing 1 hit point. But yeah, you're able to like lift him up to the level of the ship.
Can I do a hand on animal and like try and coax him into onto the
He's
dock?
not an animal.
Well, he's a dragon right now. He's not a fucking person. He's a dragon.
He's still a person. He's just a dragon form. And dragons are magical beasts. You can't handle them either. You have to diplomacy them because they're intelligent.
He's on the boat at this point, or?
He's up. He's level with the boat. So he's like your hand has pushed him up.
Alex is gonna come up, help too, and he's gonna use animal focus, strength to bear.
All right, so you're gonna like run over to where you just push him with your hand and like try to yank him in.
Yeah, 21.
All right, so that's good enough to pull one of them in. Choose who you're pulling in.
You're holding him, so I'll pull you in. You're holding him. You're the first person holding him. So.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
so that's fine. Now roll me 2 more strength checks and take 1 more damage for Bronze Wizard.
24.
Who are you pulling that time?
Caesar.
All right.
And 19. This is for big dog.
All right, so you got all 3 of them on the boat. You take 2 more hit point damage on top of that.
He's probably like pretty gone. I don't think he's dead.
He's pretty unconscious. I think he might be like -6.
Yeah, he's pretty far gone. But he's got hard to kill, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
mythic, so he'll die at double cost. He's not gonna be dead for a hot minute, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then I'll do pure moderate wound.
All right, so you pull him on board of the ship. You cure him. Still got 10 minutes of him being a dragon, so
Well, I got my water skin though. Can I like just feed him water?
Why?
Yeah, why not? Just to make it like a movie, you know? Like it's just nice. Give the dragon some water.
Salt water. He needs fresh water.
Plus 22.
Just trying to help. So yeah, so he heals 22 damage back. It probably brings him more conscious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
conscious.
yeah,
He's still a golden dragon. All the guys on your ship see this. Roll me a sense motive.
How many of us?
You've been holding out for
Anyone that wants a sense motive.
I got 19.
And he's beard. I
You don't sense motive.
got 9.
Alex sort of senses motive. You see that everyone on the ship's kind of looking at you guys. You did just kind of cause a stir, but now everyone on the ship's looking at you for sure.
No, you're welcome.
Intimidation check.
Do it. What do you say?
What the fuck y'all looking at?
All right, roll it.
14. I'm gonna search the fuck out of that. And 25.
Yeah,
so I got 25 on intimidation.
That's intimidating enough to make everyone go back to their normal work and ignore you guys for the 9 minutes it would take for this guy to turn back into a normal person.
You're a bully. You know what? You're a bully.
Of course I'm a bully.
He's a barbarian. What do you want from him?
I fuck shit up and I make people look like me. And I occasionally murder.
You guys arrive in the city of Fairmay after passing these samurai ships that have fired at you, who turned back after most of them being caught on fire. So Kit and Aristophanes, I believe you guys had just hunted a bunch of porcupines, or two,
Yeah.
stashed the bodies and the quills, whatever you hadn't already saved from the 8.
Yeah.
You're staying in the old wood hut that Aristophanes grew up in, actually. You're staying in his childhood home. It's like a lean-to. It's made of sticks and brush and stuff. It's nothing really fancy. It is just like a stick hut. Yep. I'll show you his old toys. This is Mr. Stick and Mr. Rock. His 2 favorite toys as a kid.
I fucking love Mr. Stick and Mr. Rock.
Yeah,
Those are
he
the
like
best.
drew a face on the rock, and the stick has arms.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. Bomber childhood. Oh yeah.
So
it was awesome.
Kit probably plays with the toys when Aristophanes isn't looking.
No, I'll fucking play
Oh
with
look, it's Mr. Stick and Mr. Rock.
voices.
So Kit plays with your toys.
Yeah, Gozer gives me
Awesome.
presents like this every Gozer day. So.
Yeah, that's true. This is like a Gozer day for you.
Yeah.
Can I play with my puzzle box as well?
Yeah. So you guys are hanging out in the shack in the woods before you go into town to sell this stuff. You'll tell Kit some more about your childhood and your life, and you'll play with the Rubik's Cube while he plays with your toys. You'll tell him about the Folk, which is where you guys are going tomorrow. Mostly halflings, but there are some gnomes there. It's a
Really?
mix of both. Yeah, mostly halflings. But you spent some time in the military there, so tell Kit about that and kind of what to expect in town. A bunch of hunters and fishermen. For a while, you also joined the Hunters Guild there. That's where you got your hunter's bow. They do have a Gozra shrine in town. You'll tell Kit about that.
There you go.
Yeah, and you'll roll a wisdom check to solve your Rubik's Cube for the dragon snack.
We do it together. Will it be helpful if I roll?
Yeah, you can roll a wisdom check and be try to give him directions while he's doing the Rubik's Cube.
You know,
No,
look
Mr.
over his shoulder and be
Alpha, please,
Wait,
turn
do
it that way."
One, like this way, and the other and go that
Two
way.
is better than one.
Yeah.
2, 3.
I got a 3 as
You guys
well.
both roll a 3. You guys try to help each other, and I think it just causes more confusion.
We're
And
not good at this.
you spend like an hour with no success solving the cube.
Try it again.
All right, you got another hour to blow. Roll it.
I got a 17 that time, plus, so 19. Thank you.
All right, so neither one of you could have solved it alone, but together, you guys were.
Teamwork.
Yeah, you're able to crack the code the second hour, maybe even an hour and a half.
I'm gonna say an hour and 25.
Yeah, hour 25. Got it.
Yeah.
So an hour and 25 minutes, you guys solve this puzzle. A fairy flies out from the mysterious innards, or it reshuffles itself into another confusing configuration.
I'm sorry, fairy.
The fairy flies out. It's swallowed up by your invisible dragon, who was hanging out in the area invisibly somewhere. But you see the fairy disappear into his mouth, so...
I'm
Speaking
glad
of
that we don't
Billy,
have to watch the fairy suffer, or it doesn't scream or anything first.
Oh, it screams, but you can't hear it. It's like a fairy. It sounds like, it's like a squeaking noise. You can barely... It's like a dog whistle.
It's like that Peter Pan movie where Tinkerbell was like a jingling bell whenever she would talk, but it wasn't like a voice, it was like a jingle.
You hear something. You hear a jingle as it gets eaten by the dragon, like a bell dinging.
Yeah.
that's kind of gruesome.
I'm still grateful I can't hear it screaming.
Well, you can. It just sounds like a jingling bell, so it doesn't bother you.
It doesn't bother me because I don't know what it is. I'm just like, that's kind of cute. Tinkle, think.
It's like a
man.
bell rings whenever Billy gets fed. It's like a Pavlovian thing. That's probably why he loves fairies so much. He's addicted to the jingling noise.
Wow. You know what? There's probably a way to train or control him using jingles.
Oh, he does not. He hears you thinking that and doesn't like that. He hisses at
he's
you.
telepathic.
Yeah. He's too smart for that.
Yeah, he stops hissing at you when you think that.
Yeah. Sorry, my mind just always thinks of animal, he's not like an animal.
No, he's got a name. He can speak to you in your mind. He's a dragon that's outlived you and Aristophanes combined.
Outlived?
He's a dragon.
Yeah, we're gonna sell some porcupine.
Porcupines, not rhinos.
Stuff. What do we get? We got quills, right? Quills are valuable because they're
Quills
made
and
of swords in
eyeballs.
this region.
Yeah, you know that they train their military in the Falk with quill swords.
Yeah, I know. I grew up on Lenya, so I know that there's a witchy place on West Lenya, and we're gonna be going to West Lenya to go get Juan. So I bet maybe we can sell these eyeballs to the witch people whenever we get to Juan.
So, what all did we get off the porcupines? We got eyeballs and quills.
Whatever you like to keep, really. Whatever porcupines have, if you write it down, you can keep it. Like I said, the meat will spoil after 5 days unless you have a way to cure it or refrigerate it or whatever.
Well, standard here off of a kill is eyeballs, kidneys, heart, brain, penis, and sometimes.
In this game, quite often, people say.
Yeah.
And for the Witch Town, penis is not a bad idea.
Yeah. Witches loved it.
They loved it.
Witches loved it.
Okay, you guys feed a dragon, you harvest stuff off a porcupine,
Yep.
hang out in a hut and play with toys.
It was
I assume you rest.
29,999 quills. I can't remember what happened to one of those quills.
Yeah. But yeah, whatever that is. Something
One
happened. That is
from
correct.
town with us, so that we had 30,000 because we looked that up, and also because we're super smart, hunter druid people.
Yeah.
We know that that. So we were gonna just bring one as a shoe salesman sample kind of thing to show and be we got a fuck ton of these. Do you want them?
Alright, so you guys rest the night and then you take one quill into town tomorrow?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
like that plan.
You arrive at the front gate, which has a little eye hole slat. It's locked.
Alright. So this place is a town that's got the huge ass wall around it?
Yeah, super tall wall.
Okay.
Obnoxiously tall wall.
So Juwan has been here before, which means that she's imparted knowledge. She's told me things about this.
Did she tell you they freed a monkey from here? A flying monkey?
Yeah, the liberated monkey story. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna remember this, but I don't have Juwan's last name. I don't think that she used her real name to get into here last time. Anyway, alright, so let's knock on the door.
You guys knock on the door, the slat opens.
Knock, knock.
Of course, it's like a halfling-sized slat, so it opens around your waist, but...
I mean, I'm
then that slat closes, and you hear someone walking up a step ladder, and then another slat higher up opens at your eye level.
We try not to laugh.
Alright, roll me a fortitude save to not laugh. I don't know. No, you guys cannot laugh. No, you guys can hold it in. You snicker a little bit, but you don't laugh so that he notices. Roll me a sleight of hand to snicker.
I don't need to
Under
laugh.
your breath.
Why would I laugh at him?
Okay, only Aristophanes needs to laugh then. Roll me a bluff or sleight of hand to hide your laugh.
Oh, man. Uh-oh. 11.
Alright, so you're unable to hide your laugh, but lucky for you, the guy behind the gate recognizes you as Aristophanes. It's one of your hunting buddies working the gate today.
Yeah.
He's excited to see you. Haven't seen you in such a long time. He opens the gate for you and escorts you in. You guys get royal treatment pretty much.
I'm gonna introduce myself to him.
He meets Kit, your friend Kit.
Yeah,
Aristophanes was at one point in time a citizen in the city, a member of their military. He was part of their Hunters Guild for a short period of time as well.
Cool.
So yeah, this guy recognizes you. He's one of your buddies, one of your hunting buddies that you went hunting with before.
So I say, what's new? What's the latest happenings around town? How's the hunting going?
The hunting is improved. They've been going out a little more. Still very cautious, but they've been going a lot more doing some hunting. They still haven't quite caught up to the respectability of the Fishers Guild, but they're doing their thing. Going out hunting when they can in packs. They've started to increase their numbers a little bit. 2 more members than when you left now, minus the ones that died, I guess. But 2 new people have joined, which is
Net
for them.
gain.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to ask if they have any interesting hunts on the horizon anytime soon.
So yeah, they've been doing weekly trophy contests, selecting a local animal variety, and then all going out to hunt for that same type of animal, and the trophy being given to whichever hunter can bag the largest game, basically, of that species. So I've been doing that once a week. Do you want to know what today, this week's
Trophy is?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I want to play.
All right, let's see what this week's trophy is. Or owl bears, actually.
What is it?
What bears?
Owl bears.
Like 8?
Owl?
Owl,
Bears?
like the word owl and the word bear, but
Oh,
then
I thought you
smushed
were-
together.
Bears named Owl.
It's
Like
like
flying bear?
it's like a hybrid between a bear and an owl. It's like got a beak and feathers, but it also has claws like a bear. It's the size of the bear. It walks on land. How about this? If you guys want to know any more about owl bears, since you don't know anything about them, roll me a knowledge nature.
Dean
Knowledge
would probably be
nature.
upset with me for killing an owl bear, right? Or I guess, can I ask Dean how he feels about this?
12 of my knowledge nature.
6.
You guys are unfamiliar with owl bears. They're apparently new to this territory. Migrated here from the jungles.
Are they an invasive species?
I mean, these the people in this village would seem to think so for sure.
They haven't always been here.
They haven't always been here. They've been eating a lot of the other
Why
local
did they migrate here? Is
creatures.
Is it climate change? It's climate change.
Might be climate
It's
change.
fucking climate change.
Something's forced them into this local area. So they've been trying to control the population. So that's this week's trophy, because there's been some spotted.
Owl bear.
Nah, Dean told me.
Oh, Dean told you what an owl bear looks like.
I don't know.
How's Dean saying owl bear before?
So I'm like, dude,
You just used your brain and you use your knowledge nature to combine the words owl and the word bear. Like I think it's something like an owl and a bear put together.
I use my imagination. I'm 17. I still have an imagination.
You imagine an owl bear. You imagine it looks like an owl and a bear
You
smushed
never
together.
told me what Dean said when I was like, hey dude, do you feel weird about me hunting a thing called an owl bear?
He says, "I'm an owl. I'm not an owl bear. I don't know what."
I know.
What am I supposed to be upset
Because
about?
it's part owl, like it's like maybe killing your cousins or something.
Kind of weird, I guess. I'll try. I won't watch.
Will you eat some of it?
I mean, that seems kind of weird.
Well, I mean, we can't just like kill this thing and then not eat it.
Well, you
That's
can eat it, but
insane.
don't expect me to. I'll stick to smaller game.
Okay.
I'm an owl.
You eat the bear part and I'll eat the owl part.
All right, I'll only eat the bear part,
Okay.
whatever that means.
I don't know. We'll find out when I bag the bestest one and get
All
the
right.
trophy.
So you guys sign up for this trophy hunt?
Yeah.
There's a sign up sheet.
sure.
There's a sign up sheet and a 5 gold entry fee, but the
5
winner
gold?
the winner gets 2,000 gold. So
Ooh. How many other people have signed up?
5. That's part of like a club dues, so they use some of their money from their treasury to reward whoever bags the biggest one. And
Biggest.
whatever you
Not the best example, like a dog show, not like the most pedigree.
No, I mean they're mostly worried about weight here. Because what they're gonna do, all of them that are caught, if you sign up, whatever you catch, you turn into the guild. So all 5 of you, if you catch an owlbear, are going to turn over whatever you catch to the guild. They're gonna do whatever they want with all the bits of it. They can sell it themselves. They'll put it in their own market.
No.
The guild will handle what happens to the animal after you kill it, but whoever catches the biggest one gets the prize, which is $2,000 gold from their treasury.
Okay.
Are there runner-up prizes?
There are not, other than just like hunter's pride of having the second or third biggest one. You can still like
First
kind of
loser.
yeah, you can still kind of brag about you can still brag about it, show it off. I mean, all of you are going to show off your catches to all the other hunters, even if you don't win. It's more about like I hunted this. It gives you it gets you like status points in the guild. So if you do bag one of the top 3 owl bears, I will give you 1 influence point in the folk to use as you wish.
Yeah.
Nice.
But no cash. Only cash for first prize.
What time of day is it, Brian?
Middle of the day.
So it's
I'll assume you guys slept late and then kind of wandered into town in the afternoon with your quill.
What time does the hunt start?
I mean, once you signed up, you have till the end of the week, which is 6 days from now. So you have 6 days to bag an owlbear and bring it back before the end of the week, and the trophy contest and the winner of the trophy is revealed.
Okay. We should.
You want to sell these quills real
Yeah,
quick and then?
now that we know that people are going to be like roaming around out in the fucking forest, we should definitely sell these quills before someone stumbles upon our private shit or our private
Yeah.
valuable goods, not shit.
Yeah, and then we can do this hunt thing, and I don't know. At the very least, we'll get some experience points out of it.
All right, so you guys go to the Hunters Guild. Kate, would you like to join the Hunters Guild? You're not a member, so you're not allowed to go inside. But Aristobulus can vouch for you. He's like I said, a
I'll vouch
local.
for you.
Okay, Aristobulus will vouch for you and say you're a hunter. You'll even pull out some of your possum stuff to be like, look, I hunt. Because they need some, they've been on hunt. Usually they wait for you to go on a hunt with them before you're allowed to be a fully fledged member. But Aristobulus is a member. And so technically, the rules are like a member has to have seen you hunt and like can vouch that you're a hunter.
Is that like the 2B1 ask one?
Yeah. But since Aristophanes is a member of the guild and he vouches for you, says he's seen you hunt, that you are a hunter. So you are brought into the guild. If you leave one of your weapons overnight, they can make it a huntsman ranged weapon.
Oh, is that like the thing that doesn't
Totally worth it.
It only works on ranged weapons, so any ranged weapon you have, including your sling, I guess, but...
That's the only thing I have.
So you can make it. You can have a huntsman sling. You can make your sling the most powerful sling in the land.
And you'll be able to track.
Or you can buy a bow in the market and then come back and do it.
If I can, because I can track with it though, so I could like
hit someone with a rock and then follow them after that.
And then they're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. It wouldn't be like a real weapon.
Yeah, it still does non-lethal damage, but you can still
like
track wherever you hit.
Well,
whatever you can put in your sling.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Can I leave that behind with them now?
You can leave your sling behind overnight. You can get it tomorrow, and it'll be a huntsman sling. They'll have improved it.
Does that improve my stats at all, or it's just that one ability gets added onto it?
I will look if you need me to tell you.
Yes, please.
I think you get a couple things with it, but I know the tracking thing is one of them.
Tell me the answer.
Oh, okay.
Is it the same with every weapon? That
Yeah, it'll be the same as the one you have.
Okay.
Helps you locate and catch quarry. Gives you a +1 bonus. So it's
survival and tracking, right?
To your BAB. So whenever you're attacking, you get a +1 bonus. Whenever you're held in hand, whenever you're holding your sling, you get an enhancement bonus on survival checks made to track any creature the weapon has damaged in the past day.
So basically, if I use that to hit someone, because it's in my fucking hand and I use it,
then you get a enhancement bonus, so a +1 to survival checks to track that creature for 24 hours. It also does an extra 1d6 points of damage to that same creature that you've tracked in the past. To any creature. Not just that creature, to any creature you've tracked with a survival check in the past day.
1d6?
Yeah. But if it was masterwork before?
Yeah.
Then you keep that +1 and add another +1, so you just now have a +2 weapon.
Snap!
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it was a masterwork sling.
Not
And
bad
that means
at all.
that's what your enhancement bonus is. That means you get a +2 to survival checks. What do we just? So you joined the Hunters Club, you left your sling overnight, you're going to go to the market really quick to show off your one porcupine quill with the promise of returning with more?
No.
Do we find a merchant there who will,
Yeah, roll me knowledge local or diplomacy or something to find a good
There's
merchant.
going to be like the exclusive porcupine epi dealer in this island for like years with the number of fucking quills we have.
You're like, what'd you do? Kill 2 porcupine?
Maybe.
as a matter of
That's a lot of quills.
It is.
The porcupine population on the island is very small, so that's good.
I mean, we wouldn't want to kill like a bazillion. We've kind of figured that 30,000 quills.
I mean, due to our last reports, there's only like 20 left on the island, so I'm glad you didn't kill more than 2.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're
Oh, that's good. That means I don't have to dislike you.
good. Yeah, I would dislike myself as well if that was.
You guys are responsible hunters. You have some more of these to sell, you say?
A fuck ton.
Well, diplomacy to see if I'm interested.
Fuck ton.
I don't know if
I
I'm
rolled a
interested
3
yet.
on diplomacy.
Kid's got crap diplomacy.
Well, it looks like you guys are not going to sell this guy.
Oh, that's right. He has no charisma. Okay, so 11.
Yeah, so for the first time in his life, Kid is more charismatic than you, Aristophanes, but still not charismatic enough to sell porcupine quills to a porcupine quill buyer.
Oh, God. Alright. Who else is in this town? It might be interesting.
I mean, you might want to sell them directly to the military if you want to try
Alright,
your
alright,
connections
can we-
there.
I'd like to say to this guy, like, we're in town for a few days. If you change your mind,
Yeah.
sleep on it. This is a good opportunity to
Roll me a diplomacy check for sleep on it.
6.
He nods his head, but you get the impression he's probably not going to sleep on it. He's already dismissed you guys.
I
It's
wonder
like,
if part of my lack of success with diplomacy is like my annoying voice.
yeah, it can't help.
I wonder when I'm gonna go through the changes.
I haven't decided yet. You have to start talking like this.
I don't want to do that, man.
We'll remain young forever. You'll be fine.
Forever young.
Alright, so you guys are having trouble selling your quills here. So I said,
Yeah,
besides like going to the military, go
traps.
to the tiny barracks and try to offload them directly to the military.
Yeah, let's
Who do we see there? Who do we meet? Do they want them?
Roll me a diplomacy check to try and sell them.
military.
If you have some other way to try and sell stuff.
3.
So what's up today, Aristophanes? This is not on your Diplo game today. It's all up to you, Kit.
Suck.
You never sold porcupine quills before. You don't know how to upsell. You don't know how to like. You're like, I got some porcupine quills. Do you want them or not? You gotta sell them on like the detail. Like, oh, check out You're not doing it.
I have a plan. Pretty loose. So I'm gonna do. So it's like a building.
It's a barracks. It's a small barracks. It's like halfling size. It's not big, but it's where they're training their troops. But they don't have a very large army. So this will be a pretty small army, just enough to protect the town, mostly from pirates. So a lot of them are like swashbuckling type army type. Some just for city defense.
Oh man, these porcupine quills would be like completely badass anti-pirate range weapon.
Range? You can shoot them?
Arrows, then. Yeah, they have a flat base.
They never used them like that before. They've only used them as training swords. You're gonna sell them a new idea for how to use porcupine quills?
Yeah, this is
as a projectile weapon.
Yeah, proprietary technology here.
Roll me a diplomacy check to summon this new idea of using the quills as a weapon. Or something. Roll me something. What you got?
What, so is it like a desk? There's like a person that we talk to, like a desk?
Sure, you're talking to some sort of military clerk who's in charge of the
who's
in charge of the purchasing for the town.
Doing his like 3-roll diplomacy. This is a thing that we have. Do you want it? Like sell. I'm gonna do a perception check and see if there's like a list of office supplies we need or something, or like I don't know, some kind of like to-do list or something on this receptionist's desk. 13 and 11.
I mean, there seems to be a lot of paperwork on the desk, but most of it seems to be like doodles on short notes. So the military doesn't seem to do a whole lot here other than like protect fishing vessels and monitor the city. This person does nothing more than like buy supplies for the military. They don't seem to be
like things to look for kind of list, like a Office Max order list kind of thing.
Porcupine quills. No, not really. They don't need very much. They're in a pretty remote location on the globe. They don't get attacked very often. Their military is more of like a for show or just for like last resort than anything else. They don't have no intention on attacking anyone with their military. It's just a defensive. It's like a tall wall.
You know what else?
It's more of they're halflings. It's more of a joke, just like the tall wall. It's more of like a joke than anything else. Like, oh, halfling military composed of like 30 guys with porcupine swords.
You know what else is defensive, right?
What?
Porcupine quills.
You want another diplomacy roll? You just want to keep rolling diplomacy until you're successsul?
Yeah. 11 with the porcupine quills are also defensive.
No, like we're going to build the wall of porcupine quills?
No, I mean you put them along the top. Like,
look, I need to ask you guys to leave. You're wasting my time here.
Okay, so I'm going to try to sell them on the projectile weapon at pirate ships idea. Okay. There's a large stock of them. You can like bow and arrow them. 6. Damn it, that's such a good idea. What a terrible roll.
No, they don't think it'll work. They're going to ruin their bows. They don't want to ruin their bows and arrows with these things.
How about just using them?
Look, kid, we really don't have to... I understand that you killed 2 porcupine and you have a lot of quills to unload, but we're just not interested this time.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay, well, maybe make an appointment next time. I'm really busy.
I'm gonna make an appointment for tomorrow.
Alright, see you then, I guess.
Bye.
Bye. Nice to meet you. Have a nice day.
Alright, so what the hell are we gonna do with all these porcupine quills if nobody wants to buy them?
You know what we fucking do? We sell them ourselves. We set up a
One at a
little
time.
card table in the bazaar area, and we have one out, and people are like, "What's that?" And we're like, "This is your new fucking sword."
Where are you getting a table from? How do you just set up at the bazaar?
We're gonna borrow one.
I'm gonna have to rent a booth.
Alright, yeah,
You have a
let's
really
try
strong imagination, and I like it, but sometimes you take a lot of liberty.
Look at card tables. It's like a fucking Elks Lodge kind of thing. So
You have to go up there with diplomacy and ask to borrow a table.
Can I just acrobatics a card table?
You can steal one with stealth.
I don't want to steal.
Well, then I don't know what you want from me. These are the skills you have and the ways to get card tables. Unless you want to purchase a card table. You guys can invest some money. You can rent a booth, invest some money in your business, be entrepreneurs. Like, it takes money to make money. Buy a proper sign. It's 50 gold a day for a booth, 10 gold for a custom-made sign.
Alright, can I appraise, like, just from the places that we've been, I guess, in this military store dude, and maybe the porcupine pine, what are they called? Spines?
Quills?
Okay, porcupine quills dealer that we went to earlier, did I notice how much they sell for? I mean, like, how much should we...
They seem to sell for about a silver each as, like, toy swords for kids.
So what's a silver?
It's 1/10.
So if we have 20,000 and they're 1 silver, Jelani math, what's that? If we're moving the decimal point over, so that's 2,000 gold.
But the ones he seemed to have weren't very high quality. I mean, they're used for kids' toy swords. Whereas you guys have ones. Yours are military quality. You could actually hurt some with the ones you guys have. They're fresh. They haven't had time to get them.
What we should have done with that damn military guy? Should have like poked him with it.
That probably wouldn't have.
Definitely stab a guy in the military with your weapon.
I didn't say stab. I said poke.
With a weapon.
So we spend 60 gold, 30 between the two of us, with the possibility of making, what, 2,000 gold?
Yeah. I mean,
Not
I'd
bad
say that
turnaround.
it's the kind of thing that if
Can we sell that in a day?
Yeah, I mean, if we can do this in the course of like a day, then I think it's kind of worth it. If not, I'd feel like $2,000 between two people, so 1,000 gold each. Like, how much is our time worth in addition to?
Days. That's like 60. What is that? 60 gold apiece for the possibility of making 1,000 gold apiece. I figure just to we could just stay there. Like we have 6 days to catch this owl bear. So I imagine that's up to like 2 or 3 days that we have to just sell quills. Can we not just take however much time it takes to say sell all our quills for?
You guys want to spend 3 days selling quills for 160 gold total?
Will you let us sell all of them if we do that?
I mean, you're selling them in the open market and roll percentage chance to see how many you sell every day.
Can we just go 1 day at a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can rent the booth the first day for 60 gold.
Yeah, let's go month.
Split it in half if you want to do that. So go ahead and record minus 30 gold each if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Like I said, it'll only be 50 gold tomorrow because you will need to buy a sign again if you.
Yeah, so it's 30 today and then it'd be 25 if we advance to the second day. Alright, so how many do we sell?
The first day you sell 83 quills.
This is fucking terrible.
When you're selling to like people in the market, you're still like, I need to buy 1,000 quills. These are people like coming by buying swords for them, like novelty items.
I'm pretty sure we made like $8.
We made 41 silver each.
$8.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's capitalism for you.
See?
Should have sold in bulk.
Yeah, so, alright, so day 1, 83. So what's the math on that?
That's like 41 and a half silver. So 41 silver, half, or
no,
5 copper?
Not what I'm asking.
Okay.
Alright, so 29,900 and
99? Is that what you...
minus 83 that we sold. So was that 13? 16.
16.
16. Alright, so now, with this new number of inventory, can we make the rounds back to the same people?
Yeah, so you spend 1 day in the market and then before like going... Are you guys just going back to the hut and sleeping in the forest at night? That's more your style, so I was assuming you guys were doing that and not paying for a room.
I mean, they probably don't have an inn here, do they?
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of nice people who let you sleep on their floor or whatever, but you guys are probably more comfortable in the
We'd
forest.
probably be in the way. I mean, the places aren't that big. We can just...
You guys don't like... And there's a very tall wall here. And besides the very tiny Gozer temple, there's not a whole lot for you guys here, so you probably would rather sleep in the forest. So after a day in the market, you guys really quick swing by the other tent that was selling porcupine quills and the military again. All right,
Sure, why not?
Roll diplomacy with the merchant.
Bloody hell.
9.
Yeah,
What
once
the
again,
fuck?
not much luck with these halflings. I don't know what it is because you're tall or what, but they're not buying what you're selling.
Alright, the military guy?
Military diplomacy.
18!
Ooh, kid.
17.
Alright, so this is actually going to be pretty decent. You guys might they admire your tenacity. I guess it never hurts to have extra weapons on hand in case something happens, and I guess these things aren't meant to be swords, so they do occasionally break. The tips always come off, and they sell them to the merchant and market, and he sells them as like kiddie swords. They sell their used swords to him, and he sells them to children.
There you go.
And you guys have fresh quills, I guess.
Yeah, we
Yeah. Precious.
So the military will buy them. Let's see what we're doing here.
do. We know that they're worth 2,000.
They are willing to offer you 4 silver each.
4 silver
half
per
of what
quill?
the guy was selling them for in the market.
He's got to make a profit. And so, I mean, this is the military. I don't know what you want from me. You were selling them for 1 silver each in the market.
Were we?
Yeah. 4 silver might be a price we want to look at.
Can we take the deal?
Alright.
Yeah, let's go ahead. We don't want to be late for our hunt.
You
so-
sell the rest of your bulk. You're gonna need to get a cart or something to carry them back and forth within a day or whatever. So
Yeah,
are you doing
can we
that?
get, like,
How much was the card?
Cart's 200 gold.
Nah, can we get like help from a private or like is there not any? I mean, this military
It's
is
the
not
military.
Like,
They have guys.
they're just like a standing at peace military. Can they not just like?
I mean, you guys are like businessmen selling quills. You can't like deliver your goods to the military. I mean, you think the military's gonna be like, all right, we'll come pick it up. We gotta get. We'll send a guy to come pick it up. You guys are
I'm not
selling them
asking for,
something.
like a fucking platoon. I'm just thinking like 2 dudes and like.
This is a lot of quills for 2 dudes to carry.
Well, we're not gonna just leave them there. We'll fucking help them. But it's gonna take so long. Think like math. Like think about how much faster the whole process will be over if we get 2 dudes.
Diplomacy.
15.
Yeah. Okay idea, not great. You're a businessman selling something they prefer if you could deliver it yourself. They didn't know if you guys aren't going to deliver, they're going to reduce the price if they have to help to pick it up themselves. You're going to get less money for them. They'll 2 silver a piece and they'll pick it up themselves.
Let's do 3.5. 3.5 silver a piece.
Diplomacy.
5.
No.
Let's go.
2 silver per quill if they have to pick it up. They'll do all the work picking it up if you want. You don't have to help at all. You'll just take them to where they are. They'll send a guy with a cart. They'll use a military cart.
I don't want to have to buy a fucking cart.
Yeah, that'll seriously cut into our profits. But will it? I mean, at 2 gold a piece,
2 silver.
that already,
Do some math.
or
man.
2 silver a piece. That
Yeah.
this is going to take a
29,916 times 2.
Yeah, that's how many silver you have.
Dang it.
divided by 10.
Yep.
59,000 divided by 10. 5,000 amount of money.
How would you do that?
We moved the decimal point the wrong way. So
At the wrong time on the wrong number?
Yeah, move the decimal point to the wrong damn number. Anyway, let's take this fucking money.
Alright, yeah, I'm down.
Alright, so how much gold do you guys get?
5,983.
You guys want to blow some gold in town?
Gosh darn it. Yeah, I guess so.
Is there a bank in town?
Stable, small barracks, small military, brewery, courthouse, fireworks shop, farm, granary, graveyard,
Let's get 3,000.
Fisherman's Guild, Herbalist Guild, town doctor, inn, homes, jail, Gozer Temple, mill, all good shops, small weapon smithy, a tavern, a town hall, a wharf, a chicken coop, a hunter's guild, a tannery, a butcher, and a small arena.
Are you
No
both
bank.
Gozra? I think that Gozra temple sounds pretty good, right?
Think we should make a donation?
Well, that's not how Gozer Temples work.
Yeah, she doesn't really care about money. It's not really like.
And the temple's not really a building here, it's just like
It's
a...
like a stack of rocks.
It's
right?
a stack of rocks in the ocean, actually, like at their wharf, or at their
Oh wait,
docks.
did Juan do that?
Yeah, she like submerged herself there, I think, or something.
Yeah,
she came
during
here.
the monkey heist.
So there's a town priest that like comes and restacks the rocks in different formations out in the water, and that's all it really is. It's like rocks stacked out in the murky depths of the ocean, like right on there in the shallows.
Fudge.
You can visit there. You can visit the market and blow some of the cash you have while you still before you have to carry it around without having room to carry it.
Yeah, I mean.
Before you have to put it in your bag that might eat your arm, which I believe has a capacity. Which
We
I
don't really have a
I'm pretty
choice,
sure it has a
like, we
capacity
have
of like
to-
3,000 pounds, which you guys are exceeding at this point.
You're
Yeah,
exceeding it.
we got a lot of shit in there. Well, can I trade in some? Can I trade in gold for some supplies?
Yeah, what do you need? They got an herbalist here, like I said. They got
They
All-
have,
they have all
electronic
good ship pots.
arrows.
It's a halfling town, so the arrows are a bit shorter. That doesn't really change anything for you except they're tiny arrows.
Cool. Any specialty arrows?
It's new best
F isn't
friend.
forever.
They do have incendiary arrows. You have to take a full round action to light them, and then the next round you can attack with them. You get a -1 on the attack roll. Burns for 2 rounds. Deals 1 point of fire damage. On a critical, though, the target must make a DC 15 reflex save or catch fire. So they're just arrows you can light.
Yeah.
But they cost
How much are they?
1.5 gold each, so 1 gold, 5 silver for incendiary arrow.
Can I get 10 of those?
Of course, for 15.
Yeah, that works.
So what are you guys doing? You sold your stuff, you made some cash, what are you buying? Besides 15 gold worth of arrows?
Can I buy some healing potions?
They have
Cure moderate.
they have cure moderates for 160.
Can I get? How many are you gonna get?
3.
Can I have 3 as well?
They have sleep arrows here as well for 132 gold.
Can I get 5 of those?
Wait,
Yep.
wait. what did we say our haul was? 59.83, yeah? And then you
Split that in half, I assume, and
I
blow
think that
for
we
shopping
should go through
purposes.
and do all of our shopping that we want, and then split whatever's left over because we have a lot of money that we have to spend. I think.
I'm okay with that if that's what you guys
Okay.
want to do.
So how many?
You guys want to blow some more money while we're here?
Yeah, we need to get rid of money, otherwise we can't carry it. So,
They got bear traps.
you know,
They got bottles of messages, campfire beads.
Can I get a bear trap or
Yeah,
two?
yeah, they're 2 gold each.
I'll take like a. Are they like heavy as hell? Or are they like?
I mean, they're made of metal, so I mean, you've seen a bear trap in movies before, I'm
Can I
sure.
have like 3?
You can't carry a bunch of
Yeah,
them, but you can carry 3.
Why would bear trap? It's still one kit.
We're hunting an owl bear.
He is hunting an owl bear, so
I'm hunting a
bear
bear.
trap might be
So I have
the
a very
perfect thing.
short-term reason for needing them.
Yeah. Can I purchase 2?
Yeah,
2 of those? How
2
much are
gold,
they?
2 gold each. They've got rhino hide armor. They've got a
hang on.
vorpal greatsword.
I have +2 leather armor, so is this rhino hide armor better than that? Do you have anything that will improve my diplomacy or charisma? Or intelligence? And strength?
Rhino hide's a +2 armor, so it gives you a +2 to AC.
But I've already got a +2.
But it also does a +2d6 points of damage on any successful charge attack. So that's the bonus.
Since how often people like to run at you?
No, that's you running at them. They got a Vorpal Greatsword, Adamantine Daggers, Hurricane Quarterstaff, Ring of
Wait, what's
Evasion.
the Hurricane Quarterstaff?
It's a +1/+1 quarterstaff, drilled through with numerous tiny holes and whistles whenever you swing or spin it.
Oh, cute.
And once per day as a standard action, you may spin the quarterstaff and create a gust of wind.
You know
I
how
want
useful those are.
You get a DC 13 fort save to negate that gust of wind.
How much is it?
Yes, I want it.
That is 7,840 gold.
We don't have that much money.
You can't buy that.
Can I sell my current quarterstaff to offset that price?
How much was it? Just a normal quarterstaff?
I believe so.
10 gold?
Oh,
How much gold?
10? For a normal quarterstaff that's not magical?
How much gold do we have left?
Hold on, those will tell you once the sign.
sorry, the city's burning down.
How much gold do we have left?
4,998.
Is that where I should stick my price range to?
Yeah, plus whatever else you already have. Because I just have 70 now.
How much was this? That quarterstaff, Brian?
7,840.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. Well, maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe we can just like let the shopkeep guy know.
You're
Like,
interested?
Yeah, that's like really
Yeah.
baller, but too like baller, you know? So,
They have a halfling sling staff for 20 gold.
was that like a lacrosse thing?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a staff you can throw bullets with.
Hey, can I ask this shopkeeper some questions?
Yeah.
Ask him if he's willing to deal for that staff. Like if there's some service we can perform to maybe bring down that price a little bit.
Like what? What are you proposing?
So he sells weapons, right, and hides and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would love a source of animal hide or maybe even owlbear hide. It's probably rare around these parts.
Owlbear feathers do fetch a pretty penny for collectors. There are people, especially rich, wealthy people from West Lenya, a lot of times wear them as a status symbol. There's lots of different varieties of owlbears, so it's like wearing a fur coat, basically. This guy let you know that if you can bring him an owlbear, you can make even more money for the live young.
Oh, that seems a bit cruel, like turning them over.
Well, there's a lot of usually juveniles owlbears fetch about 3,000 gold alive.
Why? Do people like train them as like attack animals or something? Like,
People sometimes try to domesticate them. I mean, it's hard because they're feral animals, but people like to domesticate them as like guardians or pets. Yeah. So a lot of times hunters will train them as well. They can obey simple commands, but you have to get them when they're young because they don't train well once they're grown. So you have to
Okay,
bring them
gotcha.
juveniles for that.
yeah, got it.
But
Alright, so...
bring the
we
full-grown
don't have
ones
time,
dead,
no.
and you'll get
Okay.
about 2,000 gold.
Okay. So, one full-grown one is worth how much to him?
Dead, about 1,500 gold dead.
Also,
Okay, like-
we could use the experience points.
Yeah, we got like 5 days at this point. After We
Like hunt
really
owlbear?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can just spend all 5 fucking days hunting, survival checking, I'm guessing.
That's how you would track
Fuck
down
yeah.
owlbear.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's for
Does he
good
have
measure,
anything else
before
really
we
awesome?
begin this hunt, let's go to the Gozra Shrine.
Wait, does he have anything else, like, does the shopkeep dude have anything else, like, really good?
Like
I said, I need strength and smart stuff and charisma. Do you have anything that will help me in those 3 areas?
Not really. Got a hand, crossbow, all tools vest.
How come everywhere we go?
That's just where you're at. Anti-plague vials, sneezing powder.
Sneezing powder.
Yeah.
One had 2
That
pounds
could be
of
funny.
sneezing powder one time.
They have like a smith that can improve your armor, and or an herbalist if you want some herbs, but like a filter of love or something if you want to make someone fall in love with you, or flying ointment.
Girls are gross.
Yeah. Not a whole lot else you guys would be interested in, I don't think.
Alright, fine. Let's spend 5 days out in the woods hunting this thing then.
Think you wanted to go to the Gozer Temple first?
Oh, you want to go? Yeah.
Come on, kid.
Let's go take a knee.
Kid's not as good of a
Gozer.
disciple as you, so he's like, let's just go hunt. You're like, no, we should go to the temple first,
I was just
kid.
frustrated that I can never seem to find anything. that
Any kind of
helps me.
magical items that'll make you a magically perfect character.
Not magically perfect, no, but like a +1 or 2 or something.
One
And
day
I'm
your
looking
time
for
will come,
a
kid.
+67 to diplomacy, just any kind of tiny little help. Because right now
One
I've
day.
got 0.
You're in a halfling hunter fisher town. They don't have things here to make you more
Cool,
charismatic or
thanks,
strong.
dude. Anyway, Gozer Temple.
It's my fault.
No, I just want to move on. Gozer Temple.
Alright, you guys go down to the wharf, to the docks, to the murky, swampy shallows.
Yep.
Where these rocks are all stacked up.
Yep.
And we
Artfully.
bathe ourselves in the waters of Gozra.
Oh, yeah.
Can we do
Pray
some like
for
splashing,
good luck in our
like
hunt.
some Shabbat stuff, like put some.
Splash some water on your face.
Yeah.
We totally baptize.
Okay. You
Learn
guys
some things to go through.
enjoy the ocean water, the tranquility there.
Can I splash Aristophanes?
Playfully
Uh.
or non-playfully?
I want to know the difference between playfully and non-playfully.
Yeah, I don't know what non-playfully would be.
Are you attacking him with water as a vicious like, or is this like, we're having fun, we're
That
playing a
makes
game?
No sense. Well,
Well, I mean, you're a druid. I don't know what you're doing. You have, I don't know what kind of water splash you're doing.
It's like a pillow fight, I think. It's gonna like start out really lighthearted, but then like, or eventually we're just gonna like take it more and more seriously and we're like angry swinging.
All right, so you guys do that, and soon another druid joins you. The one that probably arranged these rocks, another halfling, swims out to join you, and starts singing a hymn. It calms you guys down, and it makes the water still. Would you guys like to learn this hymn?
He just druided
Yes.
us. Yeah.
Yes.
Roll me a knowledge religion to learn the hymn.
Knowledge what?
Religion.
9.
Yeah, you guys try to sing along to the hymn, but you don't know all the words, so you just end up looking like idiots in front of this guy who's an obvious like Gozer priest.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, like when you don't know the words to the song, they say to just say like watermelon, like to the tune of the song. So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
You guys try to sing along, but you sing along unsuccessfully. And this other druid kind of now like, oh, these guys aren't really hardcore. He knows you guys aren't regular Gozer worshippers like he is. You're not as hardcore of a religious fanatic.
No, we don't stack stones.
But he still welcomes you to the temple. Yeah, you don't stack stones every day like he does.
Yeah.
He's very dedicated. But he still welcomes you to the temple, greets you as a fellow Gozer followers. Asks if you guys would like to learn the hymn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tell me how it works. Tell me like what it does.
It's going to take you a day to learn the hymn.
What does it do?
That's not how he's going to explain it to you, but it does something.
Can we come back?
Yeah, you can come back later.
Can we,
You can come back later and learn the hymn if you want.
Okay.
You're too busy to learn a hymn today.
Yeah, can we like spend our next 5 days like hunting and templing and hunting and templing?
Like hunt during the day and temple at night.
Probably
see if over
hunt
that
at
period-
night because it's an owl bear.
Oh, I
Not
like
a
what you
bear
did.
owl.
I
So
like
an
what you
owl
did
bear.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So hunt at night when they're active. That's smart. Pray during the day and
Maybe
learn some
let's
hymns.
observe. The first night we'll spend the night like up in a tree or something, like observing to see like their habits. Like, are they solitary creatures? Is it like a fuck ton of them at once? Do we want to catch one asleep during the daytime? Might be easier to kill that way. Can we poison
I
the
agree.
water hole?
Reconnaissance is a good idea.
Alright, so you guys thank this other druid, this Gozer druid, for, you know, stacking those rocks and stuff, but we gotta go kill some owlbears. We'll come back.
Can I splash him one more time before we leave?
Yeah, sure. You splash Airstufflies one more time.
No, the priest.
Oh, you splash the priest, he laughs. Yeah, you guys say you're gonna go kill some owlbears and then come back.
I don't know. Girls are weird, but I'm flirting with this boy. I don't know.
It's a complicated character. You're just attracted to religious people.
Maybe I'm more like attracted to the person, you know, and not really like the gender of the person.
That's like a Kit catchphrase. That's his like slogan. I think it's the second time Kit said that.
Probably. I think it's like because it's like part of who I am, you know.
It is. You are
I'm
very.
like finding out stuff about myself, like when white women like go to Thailand.
So you guys plan to do some reconnaissance for owlbears. So you guys head out into the woods, try to track some owlbears.
Yeah.
Kit hears a loud hoot.
21.
Kit hears a loud hoot and points it out to you guys. You guys sense you know the direction of owlbears.
No, I want to do some cool like hearing, see over there, like some.
Alright,
fun,
you do
like,
hand signals that indicate. Roll me a knowledge linguistics, Aristophanes, to see if you get Kit's hand signals.
Damn.
See if Kit's any good at doing hand signals.
14.
Yeah, you kind of get it. That's not great, but
I mean, I'm like
eyeballs
pointing in
point.
the direction
Yeah.
of the noise.
you also hear the noise, so I'm sure you figure it out enough to head that direction.
I don't
Sorry.
But we're on the trail of one,
Yeah,
right?
at least you hear some hooting and you're heading in that direction.
Stealthily.
Stealthing that direction.
So roll stealth if you're stealthing.
19 plus 16.
You say 10.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
What?
Are you serious?
Owlbears are very aggressive creatures,
Oh, good.
and they heard and saw you guys.
No, it didn't heard and saw me. Do
Well,
nothing.
Aristophanes tipped them off over there. For initiative, I got 8.
12.
Alright, so you guys get to go first. You see it coming for you, though. You see 5 of them coming out the woods towards you.
Holy
A pack.
shit.
A whole pack of air bears.
Color.
The ones here are brown and gray with white spots, so...
That's still kind of.
Right, this is a scary looking motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like an owl bear. It's an owl and a bear. Both dangerous predators in their own right.
Damn it.
Those are some long claws.
I mean, one is like there's fucking 5 of them.
Yeah, let's see if we can beat a hasty retreat.
We should have.
We need to hunt these. We need to pick them
traps
off one by one as opposed to fighting them in mass.
Yeah, I think we would die.
How do you guys plan on retreating?
We're gonna smoke the fuck out of here.
Alright, you gaseous form and mist out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, where do you guys gaseous form and mist out to in your minute/5 minutes?
Back towards where we came from, out of range of the perception of these owls.
Alright, you guys head back towards the road, leaving Folk, heading to the Dark. You head towards the road in between the Folk and the Dark Metropolis. So you're back on the road.
Just far enough to escape.
Yeah. You guys make it to the road. You're out of the forest. You don't believe that these things are going to leave the forest.
Like shit.
So yeah, you guys escape the
Oh my
woods
God.
with your lives.
Okay, so how about next time we approach in gaseous form. That way our stealth scores will be higher.
We'll need to gas in and like set those fucking traps we spent money on. We know kind of the area that they're in now, so we can just like in the daytime when they're asleep, go back to that area and set traps. And then in the
I think that's an
nighttime,
excellent
make
idea.
a noise and lure those idiots towards the traps. The thing is, they're predators, so we should use that to our advantage, knowing that they're going to attack something because they're super aggressive. It's like they instinctually can't help but to attack us. So we should set up traps in the line of the way and like set up a trap for them.
Think it'll work?
I don't know, dude. We have to roll for that.
So Joan Arbre is already in her facility because you went in there with...
Yeah, I went in there with him, but I was like, oh fuck, that's that crazy ass thing. And then
They touched it,
reached
went
out
in.
and they were like, ooh, shiny, and like touched it. Like
You did
idiots.
not.
And I was like,
Thanks
don't,
for the heads up.
oh, you guys touched it, oh god. So now I'm alone, and I was like, well, that's not really what I wanted to happen here. So, Zanius Joaqui. Yeah, so basically, I wanted to go and see if he knew or realized that Cersei was in. I'm confused at which layer they're in. Which one?
Fosa. You're in
They're in
Fosa.
Fosa. I'm in Fosi.
And
So I
Fo
was
is the
gonna
fake
see
city.
if they knew, realized, approved, or whatever of Cersei being in there, and be like, listen, like, she's like a really powerful witch, right? But I think the thing that would help make this successful is if we could get other powerful wizards to come with me into Fossa to help.
We're always looking for more volunteers to go into the crystal, so I'm glad your powerful witch friend went in there, because someone's got to defeat those things, and so...
Feed them.
Defeat them. But, so the more the people that go in there, the better, I guess. Someone's got to do it.
Gotcha. So anyway, could you, since you're like the leader and stuff, could you get me some, like, help me round up some folks to come in there with me? Because I think that if, like, a big group of us kill one of the beings together and then go kill the other being together, that we could totally fucking fix this. Because I think that sending one wizard into
Well, high five! Good luck!
No. I asked if you could help round them up. I wasn't asking.
No,
for
that's
blessing.
not really what we do here. Volunteers, a voluntary basis to go in the crystal, and I don't have any volunteers right now, except your three friends that were not reluctant at all to dive right in. So maybe they're the ones that'll finally save our city. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right. So where am I right now? Where did I find you at?
He's in our facility.
Is there anyone else around?
Some other wizards, yeah.
What are they doing? So anyway, so it's 16 plus 8. I want to know who's, like, in the building. I guess, like, go walk through the room. I don't know. What kind of room am I in right now?
You're in, like, a lab.
And there's just, like,
magical wizard lab.
how many other wizards are in that lab right now?
There are 6 other wizards within your peripheral vision within this area that you're in, not including Joaquin.
Alright, so I'd like to stand up on a chair. Yeah. With a diplomacy, I want to do like a big rousing announcement speech thing to everyone that's in the room. Attention, can I have your attention for a minute, everyone? I'm looking for as many possible volunteers as I can get to come with me into Fossa to join the powerful witch that is on the verge of defeating the protean beings. We'll take some folks from this room and then we'll go somewhere else. And I think that after having been to Limbo and knowing the talents of this witch, the way to defeat these two beings and to win back the city is to go in as a group. I got 14. Surging. So 21 on that diplomacy rally call there.
You have one wizard that starts like the slow clap, but then looks around. The rest are kind of have a disapproving look and don't. You start hearing them whisper like, "She's gone mad."
With a 21!
I think you've got, well, one of them totally went with you.
21, I get one half clap.
Yeah, and then a bunch of people that think you just are crazy, that you've gone mad.
Brian, that's a bit bullshit.
It's not a bit bullshit, it's the world you're in right now.
21.
Well, 21s aren't magical, they can't solve everything with a 21, so I'm just doing something higher than 21 to make everything go your way.
Alright, so, still standing on the chair. Like, I know that this sounds really crazy, but that only sounds crazy because everyone's afraid. And you're only afraid because you know people have died. But the thing is, everyone was going in one at a time, trying on their own to defeat these beings. But I've traveled around the world with a group of people, and I've done all kinds of crazy fucking shit, and we've done all kinds of crazy shit and lived through fucking all of it. And the way that we've done that is by working together. So I need, I got this guy with me. I got 2 people that have already gone inside the crystal. The witch is already fucking there. Like, who else is coming with me?
Who's coming with me, man?
Who's going with me? So that's 17 and 9, so 26.
You get one other wizard, so now you have 2 wizards that will...
That'll come with me?
Well...
Come on, guys, let's go see if we can... I don't know, should we get more people? They're gonna write about us in fucking history books. The rest of you are gonna wish that you joined us. Alright, Alright, let's go to a different room and see if we can get some more people. Okay, so me and the two wizards are gonna leave the room.
You leave the room.
Yeah, can we go to... What other stuff is in this building?
There's a library, there's some other labs. And it's a tower, so it's full of like a bunch of tiny labs and little casting rooms and workshops.
So is the library really small?
Respectful. So you go into the library.
Yes. How many wizards are in the library?
None.
No fucking wizards in the library?
Library's empty right now.
Alright, can we go to another lab?
Yeah, you can go to every lab in this building if you want. How many labs do you want to go to, and how many people are you trying to get? What are you trying to do here?
I told you. I'm not sure. Did you not hear what I said?
Are you trying to like get an army of wizards?
Yeah.
What's your level?
6?
And what's your charisma modifier?
1?
Okay, you get 7 total wizards by the time if you just take a 20 on all of
Yeah,
this.
can I take a 20 and get 7 fucking
You get
wizards?
7 volunteers, so by the end of... You're going to spend a whole day doing it.
Alright, so let's go. So we're going to go to...
I would really like Liz to roll a perception check. Because I'm going to try to talk to her through the bracer.
That's good. 17.
So, Cersei will say, everyone on the major channel, don't come into the crystal, because you might die.
I'm going to say... I'm going to be like, that's fucking weird, but I guess because I've done research, I know that time is slowed down, and that's why they look frozen.
You mean go, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, so
So if you reply, it's going to sound really sped up.
So I'm going to purposefully speak slowly.
So it sounds normal speed. You're going to speak like Will to Smoke in real life to sound slowed down so that it
Yeah, so it
sounds
sounds normal whenever it gets to him.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to, in slowed down talk, say, I went around and I've gathered 7 wizards that can come with me into Fosa. And I think that with a lot of people, we could defeat the being if we attack them one at a time. Does that not seem plausible to someone who's standing in front of these things, like you?
Okay, do what you gotta do.
And you do what you gotta do too, and tune in next time for more Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater.